in 1938, this section of the school was constructed with funds from the Works Progress Administration, a testament to the resilience and recovery in the aftermath of World War II. For many years, a flag waved proudly over this site. Today, it is only fitting that State Street Theater honors the legacy of this building.
Experienced at the celebration here today, an auditorium full of people, veterans and families and residents of New Ulm and Brown County came together to honor a World War II veteran and hear from a Vietnam vet and his story here on the 249th birthday of the Marine Corps and on the eve of Veterans Day.
Of course, we remember those who went to war and never came back. That's what Memorial Day is all about. But we must remember all who came back and were never the same again. For many, their bodies came home from the war, but their minds never did.
The audience that showed up, friends and family of veterans, and just the general public being able to learn, especially from Bill's presentation, and then to hear the music of the 204th.
This is a day that we should all remember and all enjoy, and realize that one of the reasons we can enjoy a day like today and to celebrate Veterans Day tomorrow is because of all the veterans that are sitting in this auditorium that served for our country to give us the freedoms we want. We need to make sure that we do whatever we can to help our veterans have a better life or a life that they can make work for themselves.
Each Veterans Day, we are reminded of the exceptional commitment and extraordinary service that our democracy demands of all of the brave men and women who have stepped forward to protect it. Thank you. Thank you, not on this Veterans Day weekend, but thank you every day. Sincerely, Amy Klobuchar, U.S. Senator.
You can't not just be in awe of a 100-year-old plus, Marine veteran, right? And to hear him and see him stand up proudly and be credited for his service. He certainly has deserved it as a World War II veteran, and great to see him here today and be honored by the Minnesota Department of Veterans Affairs, Ben Johnson, being here to award him with that.
We would like to salute you for your lifetime of service to the United States of America during World War II as a member of the United States Marine Corps in the Pacific Theater, as a conservation officer with the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources, and for your invaluable support to your community and fellow Minnesotans. Thank you for your unwavering dedication to the people of this state and nation. Signed, Bradley Lindsay, Commissioner, Minnesota Department of Veterans Affairs.
New Ulm is a community that understands the significance of this day, a community that respects the strength and resilience that each veteran embodies. Each of our veterans has given a part of themselves in service, whether in the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, or Coast Guard. Each branch reflects the legacy of service that spans generations. As we honor our veterans, let us also inspire the next generation to carry forward the torch of service.
One problem that I think a lot of veterans organizations are having now is a lot of us are getting up there in age, and the younger generation I don't think has the enthusiasm for those types of organizations. The VFW, the DAV, the American Legion, those are important organizations, and hopefully they'll be able to get younger folks involved. I'd love to see more of the veterans that are serving now to start considering maybe joining some organizations like that in the future.
Programs like the one that we saw today, bringing people together in the community, having an auditorium of civilians and veterans together helps to bridge that divide that we sometimes hear about, because you're sitting in an audience, look to your left, look to your right, there are veterans all amongst you, but if you're a civilian who hasn't served, the chance to sit in an auditorium next to them, hear music, ask them questions personally. I think you got to create opportunities for people to ask questions of veterans, and this was a perfect place to do it.
This program is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund and the citizens of Minnesota.